Valentine's Day is not all about the man, okay? Valentine's Day is about self-love, self-care, and if you don't have a man at home or boo at home, if you're a guy, you don't have a girl at home, pamper yourself. Take that day, sit in your solitude, learn how to love yourself, learn how to not be codependent on somebody else to make you happy, sis. Because you don't need nobody to make you happy. All you need is yourself. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did a few things off camera. I know I look like I already did my makeup. Actually, no, I don't. But I went ahead and did a few things off camera. I did my eyes. This part right here is on the tape, so don't even trip. Like, it doesn't look like that. Once I take the tape off, it's gonna look snatched. Okay. And then on these little spots, I pretty much just put some color corrector on there, and then I set it with some setting powder. That's pretty much all I did. But let's get into this eye, because I'm going to show you how I got this eye on this eye. For those of you guys who don't know, I do have astigmatism on this. So when I'm doing my makeup, normally it's very hard for me to leave this eye open, because what happens is it kind of like twitches. It's like doing one eye off camera, I don't have to worry about, you know, this eye or whatever. And then I also get a feel for like how I want the look to come out. So it just works out, okay? But let's get started into this get ready with me, because girl, I pretty much haven't even started. Let me let you know what I'm using. I'm using the Lancome Toned Idol Ultra Wear Camouflage Concealer in the shade 415. Yeah, and then for my brows, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Chocolate Pomade. I'm about to put my brow bone on, and I'm using the ColourPop Cosmetics K-Pop Highlighter, the shade Glow Up 601. And I just popped that in my brow bone before I even start my foundation. I find this to be actually way better than putting it in after, just because everything gets to be blended out at once. So, Valentine's Day is coming up, and I know you guys have seen all the commercials. Every advertisement that you watch right now is probably gonna be about Valentine's Day, and it sucks, because if you don't have a Valentine, it sucks. So, real quick, I'm using the Morphe Artistry palette, the 350M palette, and I'm going to be using this shade first, and then I'm using this shade after, and then I'm using that shade. So it's going to be these three shades here. And I'm starting off with my transition shade. So Valentine's Day right now, as I've stated before, well, I don't know if I did or not, but I am single, and I'm gonna be spending Valentine's Day more than likely alone. And obviously, like, if I had someone ask me that I wouldn't mind being my Valentine, I probably would, like, you know, think about it. But I really just want to like spend Valentine's Day by my damn self, because I just feel like I need to just focus this year on me, and I want to just kind of treat myself, maybe like go see a movie. I don't mind seeing a movie by myself. I know that for some people it's like, ooh, girl, I'm not going to the movies by myself. But let me back out. Okay, cool. To be honest, sometimes that's like the best thing. Like, enjoying your own company is a good thing, because you might end up going out with somebody and then it sucks, and it's like, damn, I should have just stayed my ass home and, you know, did something for myself. But this is not about me. This is about you. I know that it might be hard for some of you guys to, like, you know, you guys who are not in a relationship, to be like, ooh, you know, I'm gonna be indulging in self-care, and I'm, you know, gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing that, but I'm gonna be doing it by myself. And then that's when it gets a little sucky. But get past that by just thinking like, listen, I'm giving all this love, all this kindness, all this attention, all this time to myself. I'm gonna make sure that it's worth my while. Like, you can get a bottle of wine, you know, you can get your toes done, your feet done, get pampered, pamper yourself. Whatever you choose to do, just make sure that you enjoy, like, you know, you sincerely enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy being alone by yourself, then that's not a good sign. Like, that's probably something you should probably like look into first. Okay, I think that might be something that you might want to deal with first, because that's not a good sign. If you hate being alone, like you hate being by yourself, you have to work on that, because you spend majority of your time alone. Like, you're gonna need to love being by yourself, because at the end of the day, sweetie pie, if you don't like being around yourself, nobody's gonna like being around you. So that's the first thing. But I would also say, you know, maybe you have to try working on your solitude and like finding things that you like to do so that being alone is not so boring and lonely, but it's more so like your time to be creative, your time to really, you know, get to know who you are, and get to learn yourself more. I find that when I'm alone, I like to read, I like to do videos, I like to do my makeup. Sometimes that's really therapeutic for me. So whatever it is that you like to do alone, just do that and focus your attention on that. And for Valentine's Day, you can even do the same thing, but just incorporate something that is a little different than normal. Like, I think going out and treating yourself, like going out to eat by yourself or whatever the case may be, I think would really help in that case. But don't get belligerently drunk. And for those of you guys who aren't supposed to be drinking, do not drink.
Then in here, 2 shots of vodka.
But don't get belligerently drunk and then like sit in your sadness while drinking, because if you're alone, sometimes that can happen. Don't do that, because it's going to defeat the purpose of this whole video. And then you're going to come back and say, you gave me the wrong advice. You can also even spend Valentine's Day with your family, with your friends. You know, you don't have to have a significant other to enjoy the day. And I think that is actually one of the biggest misconceptions of that day. I honestly had that misconception for a while now. Like, and I was like, damn.
You know, I'm not going to have a Valentine, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to have somebody to cuddle with, somebody to lay up with and talk to, whatever, whatever.
But to be honest, you don't have to spend it with somebody. You can spend it alone, you know, in your own company, or you can spend it with friends. You can go out with your friend, buy your friend something, or your family, you know, whoever it is that may not be doing anything that day. Like, see if you can spend that day with them. But honestly, I really would just suggest you spend it with yourself.
Especially
If you are the kind of girl that, or guy that don't like being alone, you're gonna need to force yourself to be alone that day. Like, it'll help you really push through and like get all those emotions and all those bad negative thoughts that come into your mind on that day. Like, damn, I'm lonely, I'm alone, I don't have anybody. Get all that out the way. Get all of that. Move it, move it, move it, move it, move it.
Move. Get out the way.
And live in your solitude, because at the end of the day, if nobody else is around and nobody else can help you, nobody else can fill that void, you have to do that yourself. Okay, period. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of brown here. I'm doing a halo eye, by the way, guys, because I don't know, I love halo eyes, and I feel like glitter on my eyes is very flattering when I have a halo eye, so I figured that's just what I would do. Okay, so I'm gonna use a Stila. This is the Stila. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Glitter and Glow highlighter. It's a highlighter, but I'm using it on my eyes, and I'm just popping it in the middle. It has a very flat, long flat applicator, so when I use it, it's kind of like already pointing in the direction that I need it to, because I'm gonna be going upward on my lid, and then just kind of like patting it. Try not to open and close your eyes like I just did, because it'll go up on top and then you'll be So this is the first coat. I'm gonna add another coat once it dries a little bit. Okay, so now for the second coat, I'm gonna add another coat. I also add a little bit of my Artist Couture Diamond Glow Powder in Conceited, and this is a very like pretty rose gold. It's a highlighter, but I'm gonna use it for my eyelid. I can't find that brush that I was just applying it with, so I'll just use this. Okay, perfect. Let me add a little bit over here. Perfect. Yeah, guys, so back to what I was saying. If you are gonna be spending Valentine's Day alone, just go out, get yourself pampered, you know what I'm saying? Go get your nails done, get your hair done, and just make sure you feel good. Like, make sure whatever you're doing, you feel good. And I feel like Valentine's Day should be every day for you. Like, I know it is hard, obviously, to just go out and like spend money and do all this other stuff, but you don't even need to do it you don't even necessarily need to go out and do it. You can do it alone at home in the comfort of your own room, whatever, wherever it is. You can go and like, you know, buy little like nail polish, buy some chocolates, buy whatever it is that you like. Go get that shit, okay? And make sure you make yourself feel good that day. You do not need a man. You do not need somebody to make your day, you know, special. You don't need anybody to make you feel good. You should be able to do that on your own. And if you don't know how to do that on your own, that is definitely something that you're gonna have to work on. And that's also why I'm like, if you don't know how to do that on your own already, then you don't need somebody to do it for you, because that's just enabling it, okay? So no,
stop it, get some help.
Okay, make sure you go and get that situated. I gotta fix this eye because I feel like this eye is more popping than this eye, and we need them to be both popping. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do my wing. You guys already know, I'm sure you've watched many tutorials before this one, and you guys already know that eyeliner is not something that you can talk while you're doing or whatever. Like, I can't talk while I'm doing eyeliner, so I'm going to do this real quick, and then I'll come back and finish up my topic and my talking point. Look how I messed up the eyeliner. Like, what is that?
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Oh my gosh. Now I gotta make this one like that too. You know what? We're gonna leave it because I think once I add the lashes, it won't look that bad. But you know, I don't know. I kind of want to like take the tape off. I want to take the tape off and then use this to kind of, yes. Okay, this is a little better. Oh wow, I just fucking erased everything. Okay. Clearly don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so now that we got the eyeliner complete, I'm gonna put the lashes on. I'm thinking about putting the lashes on after, because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I should. I don't know, should I put it on now? Ooh! I'm going to be using this INB 3D Collection Multi-Angle and Volume Lightweight Lashes. This is how she looks. She looks happy, she looks flattering, she looks beautiful. She looks great. I'm gonna just apply them now. I wasn't gonna apply them. I know I contradict myself constantly on this channel, but that's life, okay? Life is one big contradiction. How about that? Yes. So I just cut this like little part. Like I cut this much off. Just in case you were wondering, like, how much does she take off of the lashes and how does she cut them? Because when I say I'm gonna cut lashes with some of my clients, they think that I'm cutting the lash itself, and I'm like, no girl, you're gonna have boxed lash. Like, no, no. Guys, so Zoe wanted to come say hi. Zoe, tell him what's up. What's up? She wanted to say hi. She be acting like she don't want to be in front of the camera, but I know she do. I know she want to be in front of the camera. She's a little diva. Right, mama? You're a little diva, right? Zoe, look at me. Look. I love you. 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 She's so cute, y'all. Right, mama? I like your bow. Your hair looks good. Alright. Bye. Alright, so we are about to finish our makeup and we're gonna finish up these topics that I need to bring up about Valentine's Day, okay? Okay, so another thing that I suggest you not do, okay? I know that you're gonna end up doing this, but I just want to warn you that you don't want to do this. Do not hit up your ex. Okay, do not hit that man up. Leave that man alone. Let him do him or her. Do not hit up your ex, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna hit them up right? And you're gonna end up regretting it later. Let me tell you why. You didn't really want to speak to them. You didn't really actually want to see them. You're gonna end up catching feelings again, getting emotionally attached again, and then end up like regretting it later because you didn't mean to spark up those emotions in that person, and you didn't mean to spark up those emotions in yourself. And then it happened because you wanted to be desperate on that day, sparking up people's emotions. Stop playing with people's emotions. That's not okay. Please cut it out. It's 2020. My foundation's done. Oh, video canceled.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
But you know what? We're just gonna use a foundation on this area, and I'm not gonna put any here and here and here and here. We're just gonna basically put it like nowhere. This is the Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. That's pretty much almost done. It's in the shade Butter Pecan. But guys, do not go and revert back to that desperate position of hitting up your ex because you want to fill a void of loneliness for a temporary day. It's only one day. Please do not do that, because then you're going to create something that you wish you hadn't started and you're not going to be able to finish it. So just please remind yourself of like why you guys broke up, the fact that you guys didn't work out, and you guys' relationship didn't work out for a reason. So do not revert back to that because you're lonely temporarily or whatever the case may be on that day. Like, just chill out. You know, when you think about it, just go and read a book, go to an event, do something, like go out, have fun with your friends, hit up your friend. If you feel like you want to hit your ex up, just hit your friend up instead. How about that? See how they're doing. How about you hit your mom up, hit your dad up, like, you know, write them instead of going and writing somebody in your past. They're in your past for a reason. Another thing I suggest to not do is go on social media on that day, and let me tell you why. Social media is a platform that is going to rub the fact that you have no one by your side, you have no bae by your side to cuddle with, to take pictures with, you know, to spend that day with, and it's gonna rub it all in your face. So I mean, if you want to go on social media, it's your play, but I really suggest you just stay off of it that day. Honestly, if you're gonna be doing self-care, you don't need to be on social media. Just delete the app, delete it, sis. Delete the app, delete it, all of it. Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that shit. Delete all that shit.
Delete all that shit! Delete all that shit! Stop playing with you, piggy!
Okay, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna go on social media, right? And you are going to see everybody with somebody's son or daughter, and you're gonna be tight all over again. And then it's going to make you want to be impulsive and do exactly what I told you in this video to not do. That's hit up your ex, that's hit up your ex, and that's hit up your ex. Don't do it. And by the way, the advice I'm giving you is the advice that I'm going to be taking for that day because, honey, I don't have a bae, I don't have a boo, I don't have anybody right now. So it's like, you know, I'm just gonna have to do what I need to do to keep myself focused. For real, probably I'm gonna be doing makeup that day. So I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be at the salon where I do makeup at, and I'm gonna be beating faces. So that's gonna keep my mind off of it. But honestly, I just feel like social media, it really puts so much pressure on that day that it's hard for you to not ignore it. So that's why it's like, just avoid social media at all costs, because it's just gonna make it worse for you. And the goal is to not make it worse for you. The goal is to make it easier on you. You know what I'm saying? So don't do that to yourself and then cause yourself misery and then like be upset that you didn't listen to me. Because I'm giving you advice, free 99 right now. Free 99. Woo! Yes, my makeup is coming out so gone. You know, I think I'm gonna start doing my makeup this way now, because I find that my eyes come out a lot more sharper when I do it this way. I think I'm just a fan of supernatural makeup. So when I do, like, you know, these type of looks, it's really because I want to focus on the eyes. But when I don't want to focus on the eyes. I want to focus on the skin. So it kind of depends. It depends. But I do feel like I like how this looks better. I'm gonna let it sit there for a little bit and then blend it out after. I think I'm gonna drag this concealer around here too. Then I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier powder. Y'all already know the deal with this. I'm gonna take this and put it in my cap. Then I'm gonna use my beauty blender, dip it in there, and then, you know, Alright, so now I'm gonna get into the lower lash line. I think I want to do a nice brown lower lash line. The NYX Auburn eye pencil. I kind of did want to use white, but I don't have my white one. I can't find it. I'm just gonna use brown. But I'm also thinking like, what do I do? Why?
Have you ever had a dream that you do?
Every time I do my makeup, my allergies start acting stupid. But I'm just gonna use this Jackie Aina palette. I'm gonna use this brown, and then you know I'm gonna use credit and edges, girl. Always keep your Q-tips on deck because you could use this for everything, okay? Especially if you're teary-eyed. Keep these on deck. Do I even want to add anything else? I don't know. Yeah, credit always goes good with edges. Kind of want to go back over it with credit though, because now I feel like it's like a little too orange. I kind of feel like I messed up the eye look with the under eye, but it's fine. It's okay. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer. And I know that I kind of, you know, I'm doing this a little fast, but you gotta keep up with it. You know, you gotta keep up. You gotta keep up, honey. I normally OD with the bronzer. Today, I'm not gonna OD. Just gonna lightly go over my skin. This is the MAC Dark Deepest Skin Finish Bronzer. But I don't want to OD because I want to use this Morphe. This is a highlight and contour palette in 8H. H as in Harry. And I want to use Blogger to kind of bronze because I feel like it'll just go better with the eye. Yeah, I stand corrected. And then I'm gonna go back in actually with my MAC for my nose contour. Y'all know I don't really like a heavy nose contour. I'm not a fan of that. Let's just brush this away. Okay, that looks fine. I'm using a little bit of that Blogger from the 8H Morphe 8H palette on the sides of my nose, and then I'm gonna just put some on this little section on my cupid bow, and then under my mouth, and then right here, because that's where all the shadows are. Usually when you take photos and stuff, that's usually what you see. But it's looking good. It's looking good. Let me know what you think about it below. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this brown lip liner. So I'm trying to decide in between these two lipsticks. This one is the La Beija, which is the one I always use, and then this one is the Blow Up, and they're both Lip Fetishes from Pat McGrath. So I'm considering like which one should I use. This is a very peachy tone type of lip color, and I don't know if that's what I want to go with. It's nude obviously, but it's like more peachy, and then this one is like kind of subtle, and a part of me kind of wants to mix them. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this one, right, and then I'm gonna add the other one on top. I'm gonna actually use, this is the NYX. This is the same brown liner I use on my eyes. It's the Auburn one, and I'm gonna line it. I'm gonna line over it. Hold on. Okay, perfect. Ooh, yes. Okay. And then I'm gonna go over this one, over my lip with the Blow Up Lip Fetish 521 Sheer Color Balm by Pat McGrath. The same brand, just different lip. Okay, period.
Point blank, period.
And then I'm gonna add, I don't know if I like this, I don't know if I'm liking this lip. It's just turning a little too peachy for me. I don't know. Let's try putting this on top and then seeing how you like it. So I don't have my Scandinavia finishing spray. All I have right now is this MAC one, and I love this one, so I'm gonna use this on my skin before, you know, I put on my highlighter. That's normally how I do it. running out. Ooh, it's literally dripping on my skin. Running out. And that one is the rose water spray. It's the one I was using before the Scandinavia. This is a Fix Plus rose. It's very dewy. It makes your skin like look like skin. But I think for my highlighter, I'm gonna go in with Mirage in this palette. This is the Morphe Highlight and Contour Palette, 8H palette, and this is a very pretty highlighter. I've used it before, not too much, not too heavy, but it just does kind of illuminate your skin. And it's the perfect rose gold to go with the eye. But I am gonna probably go over it with my conceited highlighter, my conceited Diamond Glow powder, I'm sorry. Just because I want to add that into my inner tear duct. So this is Diamond Glow powder. I'm gonna go in with this because I want this to also be used for my inner tear duct hair. You gotta put a little pop in it. I know we did a halo eye, but sweetie, you want to look flattering, and this is flattering. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Diamond Glow powder right on top like that. Ooh, we went overboard. Oh, now we really went overboard. Like what? That's it. Okay, so this is pretty much it. Let me go take my hair out and show you guys what it's gonna look like. So I hope you guys liked watching my little makeup tutorial on this look. I just took my hair out from my bonnet. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got my hair like this, by the way, I do have a video up on my channel on my current hair care situation. Not even just my really current hair care situation, but it's more so like a wash and go / twist out method that I've tried and I really like it. So make sure you check that out. I'll leave the card up at the top, either my left or my right, whichever one, I don't know, but you get the drift. It's gonna be up top. So if you want to see that, go check that out. So like I said, I just want to reiterate some things that I spoke about in this video. Valentine's Day is not all about the man, okay? Valentine's Day is about self-love, self-care, and if you don't have a man at home or boo at home, if you're a guy, you don't have a girl at home, pamper yourself. Take that day, sit in your solitude, learn how to love yourself, learn how to not be codependent on somebody else to make you happy, sis. Period. Because you don't need nobody to make you happy. All you need is yourself.
Period.
Definitely go and get your nails done, get your feet done, get your toes done, spend time with your family, spend time with your friends, whatever you need to do, get yourself out of that funk. I know that around this time of the year, it's just kind of like, ooh, everybody's wrapped up, you know, with their boo or whatever. But do not forget that you are the only one that can make yourself happy. So regardless if you have a boo or not, you should be content and
Happy with yourself. With yourself. That's it, period.
if you have not already subscribed and turned your post notification bell on, make sure you do that. And also give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of video, if you like this content and you want to see more videos like this. Make sure you show me some love down in the comments below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Killa Kryss. And I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye, you guys. And I'm sorry, I had teeth, makeup on my teeth. Ugh. Wow. My hair looks pretty good. Where am I gonna go?